It is well known throughout the animal kingdom that there is strength in numbers. Wolves and wild dogs hunt in packs. Lions hunt in prides. Dolphins hunt in pods, and the list stretches on. After all, it makes sense. Hunting in groups or even pairs greatly increases the chances of success. For many of these animals, there are more benefits than just successful hunts. These groups become families, and bonds are formed that last through generations, which isn't unusual within the same species. But there are rare cases of interspecies hunting relationships that continue to amaze researchers because of how long they have been around for and how they seem to have evolved together. The coyote is a small canid predator found across North America. It stands about 24 inches at the shoulder and weighs between 20 and 50 pounds. It has coarse fur that varies shades of tan to red. A white underbelly is typical, and the coyote's bushy tail is often black-tipped. For the most part, the coyote is at the top of its food chain in places it does not have to compete with larger predators, such as wolves, mountain lions, and bears. Unlike its larger canine cousin, the coyote prefers to hunt alone or sometimes in pairs, and it prefers to do this at night. The coyote excels at chasing and pouncing on prey, but falls short in the tunneling category, often losing small mammals that retreat beneath the Earth's surface. American badgers are known for being grumpy animals. Their habitat also spans across North America. They are about 23 inches tall and weigh between 9 and 26 pounds. Rough gray fur covers their body, with a white stripe running from their nose to their back. As a member of the mustelid family, they can release a musk when threatened, which is a bad-smelling odor not as intense as their skunk relatives, but still unpleasant enough to ward off potential predators. These animals primarily live in burrows they dig themselves, often moving burrows every few days, and these abandoned burrows make great places for coyotes to have families. Badgers are not equipped for chasing prey across open spaces. Rather, they specialize in digging small mammals from the ground. Both of these predators are similar in size, have similar diets consisting of small mammals that burrow, live in similar environments across North America, and have hunting styles that complement each other. So it's no wonder they sometimes get together to hunt. These types of relationships are seen mostly where there are high concentrations of prey. More prey results in more tunnels, which lead to more escape routes both underground and above. It is most common to see a coyote badger team in areas such as Oregon, Wyoming, and Montana. But there are also documented cases in California, the upper reaches of Canada, and even Mexico. Wherever these two species exist together, there is potential for cooperative hunting, and it's been this way for a while. Long before scientists caught on, there was proof through Native American folklore that coyote and badger cooperation has existed for centuries. Why? Because it works really well. When a coyote and badger join up, prey vulnerability increases. Where a ground squirrel might have escaped from a coyote underground, a badger will be waiting. And where a badger flushes out a prairie dog, a coyote will be waiting. Now, once prey has been caught by one or the other, it is not shared. Coyotes and badgers do not usually eat a kill together, but when working together, the odds of success for both parties dramatically increases because one or the other will almost always get a meal. If the badger gets it one time, the coyote is likely to get it another time, which is why they continue to cooperate, despite not getting a meal every time. During the winter months, when food is scarce and burrowing mammals hibernate, relationships like these are rare to see. Instead, badgers tend to sleep for days on end. and coyotes often join other coyotes, forming small packs which allow them to take down larger prey. During the warmer months, this cooperative team usually consists of one coyote and one badger. Sometimes there may be two coyotes, and rarely are there ever more than two. Their interaction lasts the duration of the hunt, not more than a few hours, but this is not strictly business. A first-hand account from Samuel Augie details the playful interactions between both species, highlighting especially the true puppy-like nature of the coyote. Another interaction, caught on video as part of an ongoing study in the Coyote Valley, shows a mischievous coyote waiting eagerly for his badger friend to catch up as they cross a tunnel beneath the highway. Most researchers who have studied this relationship agree that both animals seem relaxed and may even enjoy each other's company. This entire relationship is incredibly unique, especially considering these two predators should be competing for the same resources, not sharing them. Clearly, interspecies relationships are not limited to just humans. Timber wolves are highly social carnivores that live in packs of 4 to 15 members. As the largest member of the canid family, they are between 60 and 145 pounds, with thick fur that can be gray, brown, white, black, or anything in between. Wolves thrive in a variety of woodland, grassland, forest, desert, and tundra habitats, and are found across the northern United States, with some territory out west. For these impressive carnivores, vocal communication is essential. The common raven is another highly social species, often living in large flocks with frequently changing dynamics. They are omnivorous scavengers, preferring to pick at a carcass instead of killing on their own. They stand about 2 feet tall and average 2.3 pounds. These notoriously intelligent birds have often been seen playing games, such as dropping objects from the air and performing extravagant acrobatics. Ravens can mimic the sounds of other animals, humans included, and can learn to associate certain sounds, such as gunshots, with food, but not other loud noises, like car doors or air horns. They are found most commonly where wolves are found. Coincidence? Doesn't seem like it. Both species have similar diets of meat, similar habitats, are very smart, and very social. But ravens are not equipped to be efficient hunters, and they know this, which is why they are the perfect scavenger. Ravens have learned to associate wolf howls with wolves getting ready to hunt, and will follow the sound in hopes of getting a meal. This is typical scavenger behavior. The relationship between wolves and ravens, however, extends deeper. Wolves are known to howl just before beginning a hunt, and ravens have developed a call of their own meant to acknowledge this hunting howl that wolves have, in turn, learned to associate with the ravens. Ravens observed in the wild have been known to change direction when they hear a wolf's howl, as if searching for the source of the sound. They then take it one step further. Sometimes they locate prey for wolves, whether it be herds of deer, an injured animal, or even a fresh carcass. And this is because ravens depend on wolves to tear open the carcass their beaks are not designed for. Interestingly enough, ravens sometimes favor the formation of a wolf pack. These birds can easily eat twice their body weight, and enough of them could take more than half of a kill from a wolf or even a pair of wolves. This is much harder to do with a pack of wolves, and formation of a pack means more food for everyone, ravens included, because more predators can take down larger prey. Ravens stay with wolves even when they are not feeding. They have been observed resting when wolves rest, and traveling when wolves travel. Like the coyote and badger, wolves and ravens have been observed playing with each other. Videos of wolf pups chasing after ravens who repeatedly returned for more had been captured. First-hand accounts of ravens tugging at wolf pups' tails exist, and it is very possible this relationship is purposefully established early on in a wolf's life, because ravens are large enough to seriously harm or even prey upon wolf pups, and yet the adults do not discourage these interactions. Researchers have even heard ravens responding to wolf howls just for the fun of it. With both relationship examples, multiple sources say these different species choose to associate with one another even when they do not have to, even when food is not involved. Perhaps there is something more to these cooperative relationships than just mutualism. Something we, as humans, don't fully understand yet.